I was jamming to our music there. Thank you guys so much for joining us on Reviews After Dark. As you may notice, there's a whole new cast of characters here. Marketing has taken over.
And so I've taken over the assignment.
So Angel and Sam are busy. They got their nose to the grindstone with end of fiscal year. So I asked our senior CSM, Sasha, and our customer, Matt from Paylocity, to jump on Reviews After Dark and fill you in on all the great things that Paylocity is doing to source and drive reviews with integrity. Yeah, we're going to switch up a little bit. We're not going to focus on fraudulent or rejected reviews as much as we have. We're going to be focusing on what success can look like when you do it correctly. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves.
Hi guys, I'm Sasha. I am Paylocity's success manager here at Trust Radius. We've seen insane results, which we're going to go over today, but Matt's great to work with. Goals are always achieved, and it makes it a breeze. So it's been a pleasure.
Yes, thanks for inviting me. I appreciate it. This is a cool opportunity and I'm excited to do it. And it's been a great run with Trust Radius. We've been with you all for about 2.5 years now. I look after the customer advocacy, client advocacy here at Paylocity. I've been here for a little more than 5 years. And we're just excited to talk about it. We got a lot of fun things to kind of review that we've done in the last couple of years. And I think this is a cool forum to do it. So thanks for the invite.
Since you have a background in storytelling, which was a great segue into your customer marketing role, can you give us your best news anchor voice?
Yep, we're live here in Chicago with the Trust Radius team. We have Sasha and Christy joining us. We're going to take a look behind me here at the Paylocity office, even though it's just a Zoom background. It's actually just great.
So first things first, we thought we would kick it off with some of Paylocity's activation of their reviews. So I'll hand it over to you, Matt, to kind of walk through what some of that looks like both internally and externally at Paylocity.
Voice to the customer is really, really important to us. One of our goals is try to weave it through everything that we do here at Paylocity. One of the tenets of Paylocity as we've grown is that our customers are co-creators with us on the product and technology side. And so we look at review sites as just kind of an extension of that because you can get authentic feedback from your clients on these sites. Then you can bring back into the business. You can share with your sales team and marketing, and then also our product and tech team as well. A lot of times we look at it as, multiple ways to share these reviews, whether it's through a blog, social media, on the website, customer testimonials through video. We've also started to, integrate them into our events as well. So having quotes from Trust Radius kind of helping to differentiate, I think is another aspect that we've done. So they're really, really important to us. They're kind of like food and water for you in marketing, the customer testimonials, the voice of the customer, so to speak. And so we share them widely across the business and try to get them used externally as well.
So I know you brought with you today some great examples, use cases of how you use them internally. So I was going to let you walk through some of these.
So the blog is one that we typically do this if we win an award. So we're proud that we're a buyer's choice on Trust Radius for 2025. It's something that we'll look at and say, hey, this can be shared for the next 12 months with prospects, with clients as a way to continue to expand our credibility in the market. And so the blog that we pulled together included quotes, included pushback to Trust Radius, but just another asset that our sales team can use in those conversations with prospects. Another way to do it though is we look at social assets. We love to have our employees kind of advocating on social media, and so we use HighSpot for our sales reps. It's kind of our repository for the sales team to find any content. So these examples here are just fantastic social cards that we've created based off of real reviews that drive back to Trust Radius. Those are just two of the ways that we add these to HighSpot and let our sales reps kind of run wild with them.
I know you guys have done a lot lately with your website in terms of implementing these badges and things, and this looks amazing.
Thank you. This is brand new, kind of hot off the presses in the last couple of months. I think it's a great way to showcase the foundation that we've built on these sites. We also have within there, we have some reviews posted. We showcase our rating. We have quotes from clients. And so it's really, really great. The video reviews has been a huge piece of it. I talked about the marketing mix a minute ago about how you can arm your sales reps with, case studies, reviews, video. So as part of what we worked down at Trust Radius back in 2024 was collecting video reviews on site at SHRM.
Okay, so we have a little snapshot here of the first 365 days you started working with us. So I'll kick this over to Sasha.
So yeah, first 365 days, I think the numbers kind of speak for themselves, but I'll run through them really quickly. So Paylocity, through unbiased review sourcing, was able to see a 1.3 point growth in their TR score ranking, which takes a lot of time. 313 net new reviews. So these are fully new, not refreshed or anything. just under 30,000 words of additional content from custom questions, and then a 72% increase in product profile views, page views year over year. When Matt and I were chatting in one of our meetings, he had expressed interest in the in-person events. And that is something that we can do. We basically show up and kind of take over the review sourcing. I think there was maybe a goal of like 40 reviews that we wanted to achieve. So one thing that we do when it comes to events is we do offer obviously an incentive when someone fills out a review by way of, I want to say like a coffee gift card. If they don't have time then and there to leave the review, we'll give them a business card with a QR code that they can then do in their hotel room if they'd like. Once the day's over, once a review gets published, they do also get that full incentive that we promised them. Results, 134 written reviews and 16 video reviews. So kind of blew that 40 review number out of the park. The TR score once again improved from 7.8 to 8.1. And again, obviously this is all very unbiased. We don't know who's showing up to this event. So yeah, we were able to exceed that event goal of 40 reviews by 235%, which is an eye-watering number. And they drove 48% of the reviews for the entire year at this one event. So in terms of qualifying for upcoming awards for 2025, Paylocity has nothing to do.
We're done for the year then.
We can cancel our meeting.
Yeah, it was a massive success. I think for anyone who has, attended a Society of Human Resources, kind of their annual show, we always have a booth there. There's, pretty much anybody in kind of the human capital management space is there. It's heavily attended, but the trade show floor is only busy at like certain times because there's other things happening where many of the attendees, are going to workshops or seeing other speakers. And so you'll get these waves of folks coming to the booth. And so we looked at having Trust Radius there as kind of an additional spot for people to go to during their booth experience. Kind of gave another phase to the booth that was much needed. There were times where it was lined up at the front of our booth. So we were thrilled with it and would highly recommend it to anyone else. Just don't do it at SHRM because we want to be able to do it.
And it probably didn't hurt that Starbucks was close by so they could redeem those gift cards.
You could really go for a Starbucks,
I wish we could take credit for knowing that you had the Starbucks gift card and then Starbucks was just outside the trade show floor there, but
We can't take credit for it. I don't think anyone's going to say anything.
no one's going to check on that for us. Yeah. But it worked out really, really well, I think. And it was just a fun experience. And I think the event team was great to work with.
That's amazing. So the video testimonials go miles for someone like you. So we thought we would bring one up as sort of like an example and share it with everyone watching right now.
That I've used other companies before and they don't match up to Paylocity. I've used ADP, Paycom, and I like Paylocity better. The functionality of it, it's very intuitive. You don't have to struggle. It's pretty fast compared to other companies as far as like what you're trying to accomplish. And it's really intuitive.
So this just gives testament to the quality of video reviews you're able to get in an event like this. And then the Trust Radius team can also take these back and transcribe these as written reviews as well. So there's like more than one way to consume the content. It's not just the positive feedback, it's the negative as well. And part of like sourcing reviews with integrity is not just cherry picking happiest customers. Because buyers can sniff through that. Like it's like the sniff test. Like they know a review is not influenced in that way. And so you guys do a really, really good job at that. And that's one of the reasons you've swept every single award category that we've had. So I was going to let Sasha sort of talk through just like all outcomes.
Yeah. So I'll start at the bottom. Just under 13,000 page views in 2024. So a huge number, 215 new references. So think of these as people who Paylocity can tap into for any advocacy needs, webinars, customer stories, case studies, all that good stuff. 50% review growth in 2024. There were 382 new reviews, 130 of which came from the event itself. And I think that was over like 2 or 3 days. So huge number, as we just talked about. And then 30 video reviews in total. And then if we just look at the top, every award that Trust Radius has had in the last year, Paylocity has won. So whether that's their, most loved, our flagship top rated award, Buyer's Choice, Tech Cares, and then also they have the True Badge for being committed to unbiased review sourcing. So Matt, your competitors should be worried.
Uh-oh.
I just wanted to say thank you so much for coming on Reviews After Dark, stepping away from our normal programming. So thank you again for coming on.
Thank you for the invitation. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate it. And we're excited for a fun year here in 2025. We have a lot of work still to do. And excited to continue the partnership with Trust Radius.
I'm excited too. You make my job so easy. Thanks, Matt. It's been great.
Thank you.
What did the HR manager say to the calendar?
I don't know.
Your days are numbered.
That's good. I like it.